What's going on, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ezra. If you are new here in today's video, we are going to do our April budget closeout as well as have a little bit of a conversation. So without further ado, let's get to that. I'm going to try to make this quick because I'm tired. And yeah, I'm tired. I just got in from work. I just got my groceries delivered. I put them up and I just want to sit for about an hour. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go through the monthly calendar. Let me get this out of the way. We're going to go through the monthly calendar and see what is remaining that I either have to pay or have already paid. So let me grab my green highlighter. How have you all been this month thus far? My month hasn't been, personally, it hasn't been bad. Financially, it hasn't been bad. Um, Emotionally, it's been a part personal as it relates to personally as it relates to my emotional status. We're good, but with all the things that have been going on in this month of April of the year 2026, with the violence against women and children, it's been a bit much for me. So I'm just deciding to keep everybody in prayer. And I think being single is a blessing at this point. But anyway, so what I have left to highlight is Apple and Netflix. Those have come out. YT is coming out, I believe, tomorrow. My car payment has been made. My student loan came out yesterday. I have finished the other half of my gas bill payment. And, oh, you know what I didn't put? Oh, right here. Car insurance and my Wi-Fi. So pretty much everything is paid for this month of April. Excuse me, you guys. I do apologize for that. So we're going to go ahead on and close out this budget and see what's what. Now, as you know, I have chosen not to do the bi-weekly budget breakdown simply because to me it's a bit monotonous. We all pretty much have the same bill. We either paying a mortgage or rent, but most of us are paying water, we're paying lights, gas, paying car notes, car insurance, we're paying for groceries, we're paying for subscriptions, we're paying for this, we're paying for that. It's no need to continue on a hamster wheel like that. So I'm just focused on doing my monthly budgets, monthly budget overviews, and the closeouts, as well as the most important thing is paying down and paying off my debt. So what we're going to do, wrong side, we are going to go ahead on and start closing out this budget. Let me put my glasses back on because Lord knows I can't see. So first things first, actually, I am not editing this out. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it together now. It's been a long week for some reason. It's been a very long week for some reason for me. So, all right. So this mortgage payment that's listed here is for the month of May. And this mortgage payment is currently in the process of coming out of the account. So we're good there. Now my utilities includes gas, lights, water, and my Wi-Fi. I budgeted $455. Let's see. So we're going to start with gas first. So with my first paycheck in the month of April, I paid $95. As you can see, I have a credit of $416.87. So I paid $95 with that paycheck, and with my paycheck of April 17th, I paid another $95, which takes my credit up to $511.87. So that is $190. Okay, so I'm gonna write that on the side. 190. And then we have lights. So my DTE bill payment April 3rd, that was $95. And that gave me a credit of $460.50. But then they ran my bill and I made another payment of $13.68, which took my payment up for the month for DTE to $108.68. Water, I paid my water bill on my April 3rd paycheck. That was $75, but I also had to pay a fee of $2.71. And that leaves me with a credit of $192.82 for my water bill. So $77.71 for the water bill. And then Wi-Fi, my AT&T, I paid $95 for AT&T with my last paycheck of April. That gave me a credit of $85. So we're going to do that. That's 95. So we're going to add all of this up to see where we are as it relates to those bills. I'm trying to get my calculator in here so you all can see. So 190 plus 108.68 plus 77.71 plus $95, which is $471.39. I budgeted $455. So that is an increase of $16.39. Car insurance payment, I wrote the wrong number down, is $152.21. So that's good. Car payment, debt payments. I should have did this before. I should have did this before I recorded this. We're gonna come back to this because y'all, I don't know how much I paid, but I believe I paid a little bit more than this. But we're gonna go on to my student loan, which was $20. Gas. So I did not take out $80 for I didn't take out $80 for gas at all because I'm still good on the gas that I had. Actually, I'm down to above E. So I have driven pretty much all the gas out of my car. So we don't have to worry about this here. Groceries I paid out of another account. YT and Apple, that is good. So we're going to change that to $39.97. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pause you all and look at exactly how much I paid on my debt payments, which are my credit cards, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, you guys, we are back. I forgot, so I just went on ahead and finished everything. So with my credit union credit card, I had paid $110.37 for the month. With my Discover card, I paid $252.09 for the month. And with my City Number One card, I paid $498.75 for the month, which is a total of $861.21 that I had paid. I budgeted $620, but I paid $861.21. So when you add that up together or calculate that, I paid an additional $241.21 on my credit card debt payments. So all of this added up to $3,042.44. And then, of course, I did not have to do the gas or the groceries. My YT Premium and Apple subscriptions total $39.97. And Netflix, total $39.97, which brought everything down to $3,082.41. So when I subtract my monthly income of $3,120 from the actual budgeted income, that left me with $37.59 left from my budgeted money. So we are in the black with this month's budget for the month of April. And we start May off pretty good. I'm at a nice credit level with my utility bills. And we are going to see what the Focus credit card payment for next month or for June 1st is looking like, because All of the payments that I made this month of April on those credit cards were due sometime in May 1st, May 6th, May 8th. They were already paid. So when I get my next statements, then we will know what's going on. As it relates to my, sorry y'all if you heard that, that was my bone in my arm. As it relates to my sinking funds here, I have added more money in my sinking funds. Well, I do apologize. I have added more money in my sinking funds. Um, I added more money in my Christmas sinking fund. That is now at a total of $520. I did not add any more money for Met Mobile. You know, this was fully funded March 6th. I added more money for my savings. This is for an extra credit card payment. Right now, I have $1,100 in here saved. And then for Vashti, which is my vehicle, this will never be fully funded because, you know, a car is a car. I currently have $711 in here. I did make an appointment or schedule for service on my car for March 5th, something like that. Sometime, not March, excuse me, May, for oil change. And you guys, so I'm at 49,000 miles. Why is my oil change from, you know, the selections that they gave me? Why is my oil change $114.85? Yeah, $114.85. Not to mention, I wasn't able to put on there about my tire pressure sensor. So we will see about that. Oh, let me give you an update about my electric company. So I told you all in one of my videos about DTE and how they charged me a return bank fee and all this other stuff. I got my recent bill and they did take it off. However, what I was kind of ticked off about is it wasn't showing on my bill that they had taken it off. It didn't show as a error or anything like that. It was just like it didn't exist. And the reason that I wanted it there is because I keep all of my bills. So when I feel the need that I need to print a bill out, so I can, if I need to dispute something, I will do that. And I was looking to print this particular bill out to see, you know, especially if it was listed that they had charged me the $15 and that it was taken off, but it doesn't even show that. The only bill that shows the $15 is where they added it on, even though it was their error, but it doesn't show that they actually removed it. It's just not there. But everything is good. Everything is caught up. So we're not having any issues. But what they also did is because of that bank charge, that return bank fee, I can't remember if I told you all, they ended up sending me an email telling me that the only way that I could pay my bill is in cash because I had too many bank return fees. And I called them and I was like, baby, I've been paying my electric bill with a debit card and or checking account since I opened up this account. What are you talking about? You can go back in my history and see I haven't missed a beat. The last 2.5, 3 years, I've been paying it with my checking account. What are you talking about? So they had to go back and correct that. So it's vitally important that you read your bills thoroughly so that you know what's going on. I don't want you to be ignorant of nothing. I want you to know exactly what's going on with your bills because, as you know, they're just getting crazy. So I think that was it. Yep, I think that was, yeah, I think that was it. That was all I needed to update you all on. Um, yeah, that was it. With that, you all have a good rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. I hope everything is going well for you. Gas prices and shot back up again over here, and I'm just over it. But it is what it is. What am I going to do about it? With that, you all take care. Bye.